Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. Retirement is something that's pretty clean to eliminate and fear approximately later, particularly while you are young. After all, the whole thing will kind itself out within the end, right? Well, what if it doesn't? What's your plan then? That's the hassle with that strategy. Regular existence won't work out the manner you planned. Luckily, there are numerous retirement plans for people who are self employed. There are 4 retirement financial saving alternatives preferred with the aid of using the self employed. With all 4 of those alternatives, your contributions are tax deductible, and also you won't pay taxes if they develop over the years. Their complexity and sustainability vary relying on the dimensions of your business, each in phrases of employees and earnings. Let's have a take a observe every in extra depth. 1. One participant 401ks. A one participant 401k, as it's formally dubbed through the IRS, additionally is going through the name Solo 401k. Solo K, Uni K, or Man or Woman 401k. How it works? The one participant plan carefully mirrors the 401ks is supplied through many large companies, right all the way down to the quantities you could make contributions to every year. The massive distinction in which you get to make contributions because the worker and the agency providing you with a better restriction than many different tax advantages plans. You get a tax spoil in your contribution, and the agency receives a tax spoil for its in shape. With a one participant 401k plan, you could make contributions in every capacity as a worker, as a commercial enterprise proprietor. Elective deferrals of 2021 may be as much as $19,500 or $26,000 if age 50 or older. Total contributions to the plan cannot exceed $58,000 or $64,000 for humans aged 50 or older as of 2021. If your partner works for you, they also can contribute as much as the identical amount, after which you could shape the ones. So, you notice why the Solo 401k gives the maximum beneficial contributions limits of the plans? To set up a man or woman 401k, a commercial enterprise proprietor has to paintings with an economic institution, which might also additionally impose prices and boundaries as to what investments are to be had within inside the plan. Generally, 401ks are complicated plans with tremendous accounting, administration, and submitting requirements, says James B. Twenning, CFP founder and wealth supervisor of Financial Plan. Until the belongings exceed $250,000, there may be no submitting required at all. 2. SEP IRA. Officially called the Simplified Worker Pension, a SEP IRA is a variant of a conventional IRA. How it works? The corporation on my own contributes to a SEP IRA, now no longer employees. So, in contrast to the Solo 401k, you'd best make contributions sporting your corporation hat. You can make contributions as much as 25% of your internet earnings, described as your annual income, much less half of your self-employment taxes, as much as most of $58,000 in 2021. The sum additionally gives the flexibility to defer contributions, cause them to in lump sum of the cease of the year, or pass them altogether. There isn't any annual investment requirement. 3. Simple IRA. Officially referred to as the Financial Saving Incentive Suite Plan for a personnel, a simple IRA is a type of a go among an IRA and a 401k plan. Although to be had to sole proprietors, it really works quality for small businesses. How it works? The simple IRA follows the identical investments, rollover, and distribution regulations as a conventional or SEP IRA, besides for its decreased contribution threshold. You can position all of your internet profits from self-employment within the plan as much as most of $13,500 in 2021, plus an additional $3,000 in case you are 50 or older. As the organization, however, you're required to make contributions greenback for the greenback as much as 3% of every taking part worker's profit to the plan every 12 months, or a set 2% contribution to each eligible worker's profit, whether or not they make contributions or not. Just like a 401k plan, the simple IRA is funded through tax-deductible organization contributions and pre-tax pre-tax worker contributions. Early withdrawal consequences are mainly heavy at 25% within inside the first years of the plan. Setting it up. As with regular IRAs, you should open those plans with a monetary institution that has regulations as to what styles of investments may be purchased. While SEP IRAs are simple, they're now no longer always the best approach to saving for retirement. You can make contributions extra to a SEP IRA than a solo 401k, except for the income sharing. However, you should make sufficient cash considering that it's primarily based totally on the proportion of profits. 4. KILL plan. The KILL or HR10 plan, greater usually noted these days as the Certified of Profit Sharing plan, is arguably the maximum complicated for self-hired workers, but it additionally permits for the maximum ability retirement savings. How it works? KILL plans typically can take the shape of a defined contribution plan, wherein a hard and fast sum of person is contributed each pay period. In 2021, those plans cap general contributions in 12 months at $58,000. Another option, though, permits them to be established as defined gain plans. In 2021, the most annual gain becomes set at $230,000 or 100% of the employee's compensation, whichever is lower. Setting it up. KO plans have federal submitting requirements. This manner complicated paperwork, so you may likely want expert assistance from an accountant, funding advisor, or an economic group. Your alternatives for custodians can be greater restrained than with different retirement plans, because that you'll likely want a brick and mortar group in place of an online hardiest service. Charles Schwab is one brokerage that gives and offerings those plans. You can effortlessly open a SEP IRA online at brokerages that include TD, Ameritrade, or Fidelity Investments, Health Savings Account HSA. As a freelancer, you could pay with your personal medical health insurance. The deductibles of a person's scientific plans have a tendency to be excessive. If that's your situation, remember to establish a Fitness Financial Savings Account HSA. Though created for scientific charges in preference to one's retirement years, an HSA can feature as a de facto retirement account. HSAs are funded with pre-tax dollars, and the cash inside them grows tax-deferred as with an IRA or a 401k. While the price range is intended to be withdrawn for out-of-pocket scientific costs, they should be so that you can allow them to collect year after year. Once you attain age 65, you may withdraw them for any reason. If it's a scientific one, both modern day or to reimburse yourself for antique costs, it's nevertheless tax loose. If it's a non-scientific expense, you're taxed at your modern day price. To open an HSA, you need to be protected through an excessive deductible medical health insurance plan. For 2021, the IRS defines an excessive deductible at $1, $400 in line with the person, and $2,800 in line with their own circle of relatives. People over 50 are allowed $1,000 catch-up contribution. Traditional or Roth IRA. If not one of the above plans appears an excellent fit, you may begin your personal person IRA. Both Roth and conventional person retirement accounts IRAs are to be had to every person with employment income, and that consists of freelancers. Both IRAs allow you to make contributions after tax dollars, at the same time as conventional IRAs allow you to make contributions pre-tax dollars. In 2021, the most annual contributions is $6,000. $7,000 in case you are age 50 or older, or your overall earned income, whichever is less. Most freelancers pay things for a person else earlier than hanging out on their personnel. If you had a retirement plan consisting of a 401k, 403b, or 457b with a former employer, the excellent manner to control the amassed financial savings is frequently to switch them to a rollover IRA or alternatively a one-player 401k. Also, the transfer sum can begin you into saving for your new entrepreneurial career. managing your retirement funds. Make no mistake, you want to begin saving for retirement as quickly as you begin income. Even supposing you may find the money for a whole lot in the beginning, the faster you begin, the extra you'll collect, way to the miracle of compounding. As your financial savings build, you could need to get the assist of a monetary guide to decide the excellent manner to apportion your price range. Some businesses even provide loose or low-valued retirement-making plans, recommendations to clients. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's it for today's video. Please watch our playlist on passive income and cryptocurrency if you haven't watched yet, where I explain everything about it. Friends, do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon and click notification all for more amazing videos. And do leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll be back with some more mind-blowing contents in the next video. Till then, bye.